the reality of our eternity, the Bible says that it's appointed unto men to die once, and either they go to heaven for the rest of eternity or the lake of fire for the rest of eternity after the resurrection of the righteous and the resurrection of condemnation. But the Bible repeatedly talks about hell as a place where sinners will literally melt because of the heat of God's wrath, because of the heat of the fire, and because of the presence of God's holiness. And if you're living in sin, the holy God is a real threat to your soul. And so, for example, the atomic bomb was dropped on Japan in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And when I was 14 years old, when I was still living in my sin, now, God is so good, but when I was still living and rebelling in my sin, I went to the museum, the atomic bomb museum in Hiroshima, Japan. And the things that you see there is people's bodies that were melted completely by the atomic bomb. And there's these metal lunch boxes that people in the factories over there used to have, and they all melted because of the heat of the atomic bomb. Now, the melting of the atomic bomb that happened after the atomic bomb was dropped, the melting of the people, the melting of the metals and the factories, the buildings, all of that pales in comparison to the melting that's going to happen in the lake of fire. And so in the lake of fire, a person melts and melts and melts and melts away, but a person could feel every ounce of pain on that. There is no relief. There is the Bible says the smoke of their torment will ascend forever and ever, and they will have no rest day nor night.